What is going on, my family? Your boy Demetrius is back with more of this real talk shit, and I'm back with more of this Wolverine shit. And we are going to talk about the characters that we could possibly see in the new Wolverine game that's being developed by Insomniac Games. Now, we all know that Wolverine has a connection with plenty of Marvel superhero characters and supervillain and other X-Men characters. So really, the possibility of any character being in the next Wolverine game is endless. But in this video here, I've narrowed it down to a good handful of characters that I personally believe that we could see in the next Wolverine game. Now, some of these characters are probably long shots, but since they got a connection with Wolverine, we could possibly see them. A couple of these characters are damn near almost guarantees that we're going to see them in this new Wolverine game, just because of how the backstory is between Wolverine and a couple of these characters. There's an extremely good chance that a good number of these characters could quite possibly end up in the new Wolverine game for the PS5. So we're going to get right into this shit with the characters that we could possibly see. So the first character we are going to be looking at and we are going to be checking out that may be a possibility in the Wolverine game is Beast. The reason why I think Beast could possibly be in the game is because Beast and Wolverine, comic book wise, you know, they have a good friendship together. They got, you know, they got the same fast healing powers and shit like that. They're both acrobatic characters, so there's a lot of similarities between those two characters, Wolverine and Beast. Like I said, they've got a good friendship going on. I know there was a series that Wolverine and Beast did back in the day. You know, they might take some chunks of that story from that series and kind of incorporate Beast in it. And it'd be some good things to see because, you know, Beast is, you know, very intelligent. He could be that character to kind of help Wolverine out, you know, help him with locations and shit, you know, help him find people because, you know, like I said, they both got senses of smell and shit like that. Very similar characters. So that's the reason why I feel like Beast could be a part of the new Wolverine game, because of the similarities and because of the friendship that he has with Wolverine. Another character that we could possibly see in the new Wolverine game is Jean Grey. Now, I mentioned this before that Jean Grey is a good possibility to be in the new Wolverine game. Just for the simple fact is, everybody knows, you know, Wolverine is crazy about her. Me personally, I think she's crazy about him too. They do have a love history together here and there. And, you know, they could probably do something with that, you know, have a little romantic thing going on. Because you know how Marvel is, you know, Marvel got that what if series and shit like that. So they can kind of put a little what if flavor on it, put Jean Grey into the game, and her and Wolverine can have their own little what if romantic story. Or they can make it real, you know what I'm saying? Because fuck Cyclops. But yeah, Jean Grey, even though I wouldn't be surprised if she shows up in the game, but she would be a nice surprise character, especially, you know, with her telekinetic powers. She'd be a nice beneficiary character in however they want to do the story. Jean Grey could actually be a nice factor to that. You know, Wolverine always has these, you know, visions about her and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? They could incorporate her like that, or she could be like an assist in the story. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if she showed up in the story. I would like for Jean Grey to show up in the game because, you know, everybody wants to see Wolverine and Jean Grey together or something like that. I know I do. You know what I'm saying? Especially after X-Men 3, the movie, how they portrayed Wolverine and Jean's relationship. I was like, you know what? They ought to make these two characters be together. I think they'll do that one day. But I'm getting a little bit off subject, but yeah, Jean Grey being in the new Wolverine game, a very distinct possibility. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if she showed up in the game. It would be nice, you know, to have Jean Grey into the game because she would add a dynamic to the game, however they're going to do the story. Now, the next character that I think is going to be in the Wolverine game is Sabretooth. And I'm going to tell you right now, Right now with Sabretooth, I'm gonna go 80% and say that Sabretooth is a 80% guarantee that we're gonna see him in the Wolverine game. I mean, Sabretooth follows Wolverine everywhere. Everywhere Wolverine goes, Sabretooth is there. This is like the biggest rival. It's like the biggest rivalry in comic history, Wolverine and Sabretooth damn near. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and saying that 90%, 80%, Sabretooth is going to be in this game. He is going to be in this game. I don't know if he's going to act as an ally or enemy, because you know him, Wolverine and Sabretooth, they've been allies, they've been enemies, they've been friends, they've been every damn thing. So I don't know how they're going to do that, but I'm going to suspect Sabretooth is going to be in this game. If he's not going to be in this Wolverine game, I'm going to be shocked. I will be shocked if Sabretooth is not going to be in this game. But like I said, 80% wise, I think he is going to be in this game because he just follows Wolverine everywhere. And, you know, like I said, the rivalry would be very intense. Depending on how they do it, man, Sabretooth would be a nice little addition into the Wolverine game. Now, the next character that I feel like could possibly be in the next Wolverine game is Professor X. And much like Sabretooth, I'm going to go out and say that Professor X could be kind of like a 60-70% chance, guaranteed chance, that he could be in the new Wolverine game. Because, you know, Professor X, you know, he usually shows up on a lot of things. A lot of comic books of Wolverine. He showed up on a couple of the Wolverine movies when we didn't expect him to. So Professor X could possibly pop up when we just least expect him to in the Wolverine game. And he would be some type of help to Wolverine, kind of like Beast, where he could be a guidance character, help Wolverine out with intel and stuff like that. And also with Professor X coming into the game, that opens up doors for other characters such as Sabretooth and such as Juggernaut, who has a history with Professor X. You know, Juggernaut could possibly follow Professor X into the game. You feel what I'm saying? So that can open up some doors for other characters to come into the game if Professor X is on this game. And like I said before, Professor X, 60 to 70% guaranteed chance that Professor X is going to be in this Wolverine game. I think Professor X is going to be in the game somehow, some way. I don't know if it's going to be like in full-fledged story mode, if he's going to be in the game, but Professor X will be in the game some type of way. And remember, at the end of the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie, Professor X, the last 5 minutes of the movie, he showed up. So, you know, it's just a distinct possibility once again with Professor X that he may be in the new Wolverine game. Now this here, the Hellfire Club is going to be very interesting. I feel like we could almost definitely see the Hellfire Club into the new Wolverine game. Whether the Hellfire Club are going to be like the big bosses of the game, that's a possibility. But Wolverine has had a big history with the Hellfire Club, and you know, characters such as the White Queen, and of course, you know, Sebastian Shaw and all of those characters. Wolverine has had a big history with those characters, so this could be, you know, an opportunity for them to bring out the Hellfire Club. Like I said, they could be the big bosses of the potential story. With Hellfire Club, you know, like I said before, it's you know, they're very powerful, very dangerous and deadly. So it'll be a nice thing to see. They got good powers with that group. And like I said, it'll be a good dynamic as well for Wolverine in the new game. And next is the character that I personally want to see in this new Wolverine game. I'm not going to say it's a guarantee that we're going to see him. It's probably even a long shot we're going to see him. But the character that I want to see in the new Wolverine game is Cyber. Now, everybody knows, if you're a Marvel Comics veteran, Cyber is the one character in the universe that Wolverine is actually afraid of. And the reason why I actually like that about this concept between Cyber and Wolverine is that he just brings out the fury in Wolverine. Whenever these two characters get together and fight, Wolverine just ups the level of electricity when he goes up against Cyber. So like I said, Cyber could be a potential big boss in the new Wolverine game story if they go that route. But like I said before, these two characters, when they get together, the rivalry is just as big as Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Just the only difference is Wolverine is actually afraid of him. So that'll be a nice dynamic to the story, and that'll work out. That'll be some sick shit if that will actually happen, if they put Cyber into the new Wolverine game. Like I said, he's got big boss potential. Wolverine fears him. Good power level, and he's a very popular character comic book wise. We don't see him too much now, but you know, back in comic book days, Cyber was a very popular character. So this is a character, me personally, I want to see in the new Wolverine game. Maybe a long shot, but like I said before, we talking about Marvel, so anything can happen. And there are many other characters that could quite possibly make the game in the new Wolverine. You know, characters such as the Incredible Hulk. A lot of people are talking about that he could be making an appearance in the game. And of course, Spider-Man, because of course Spider-Man's got his own game, same universe, and you know, Wolverine and Spider-Man could link up. And then I'm pretty sure the new Wolverine game is going to be open world, so that'll be some interesting stuff if they can make some type of co-op or, you know, cross game type of thing with Wolverine and Spider-Man. That'll be cool too. But like I said, the characters can be endless when it comes to the new Wolverine game, but these characters here, these are the characters that I personally feel have the best chance of being in the Wolverine game. But like I said, man, there's so many other characters that can be in the game, characters that I haven't even mentioned, characters such as Nightcrawler, Great and Creed, and all kind of characters. So you know, let me know in the comment section below on which characters do you want to see, or are you anticipating to see in the new Wolverine game. And you know, let's get a conversation going about this. And make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for more of this real talk shit. I will get back at y'all in the next video. God bless, stay safe. I am out. Peace.